Welcome, my dear friends, to our Voice of His Kingdom weekly devotion. This is our week 12. And so we'll be taking our text from Genesis chapter 12. And when you read through the text, you can notice a few things. But we have felt that verses 4 and 5 are the key verses of this chapter. So let me just read it out to you. So Abram left, as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he set out from Haran. He took his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, all the possessions they had accumulated, and the people they had acquired in Haran, and they set out for the land of Canaan, and they arrived there. In verse 1 of this chapter, we saw that God called Abram to go to the land of Canaan. And that text says, the Lord had said to Abram, leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. And then in verse 4 and 5, which we just read, it says, and Abraham obeyed that command. The insight from this text is that Abraham was already 75 years old when the Lord called him to go to Canaan. It was an adventure, a fresh start into the unknown. But Abraham did not object, and he took the right steps of faith. My friends, it's important to know that your times and seasons are in the hands of the Lord. And if you yield your life to Him, He will deploy you to the place where you can produce the most fruit. Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 23. It says, I know, O Lord, that a man's life is not his own. It is not for man to direct his steps. So, my friends, when you recognize this truth, it becomes easier to surrender to God's will for your life, especially if ever He calls you to serve Him at a time and season that may seem inappropriate to you. God bless you, my dear friend, as you listen to the voice of the Lord and walk with Him.